Will quantum computers hack the Bitcoin blockchain? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening guys, wherever you are on this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this video. Welcome to the Bitcoin family channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi, walking and talking about Bitcoin, blockchain and life here on this beautiful beach in Phuket, Thailand guys. Early in the morning, I'm gonna answer that question in the news, if quantum computer can hack Bitcoin. Of course, also jumping into the charts to show you what is happening to Bitcoin, what kind of weekly close, what do I expect for the rest of February, March, April, you know, when do we go away? Will that be again in May or will we stay until September? All of that in the charts. And of course, then at the end, I will close the video again with an inspirational quote, guys. The sun starts to set there very beautifully. It's a beautiful morning here in Phuket, Thailand, guys. Now, let's quickly jump into the news first while I show you all the amazing stuff here on the beach. Bam! The news first, guys. Will quantum computers be able to hack the Bitcoin blockchain? That's the question everyone is asking. And I read a news article now by the CEO of Tether who's saying, hey guys, you know, the wallets that have been lost, or you know, the wallets that haven't been active for a very long time, they could easily be hacked by quantum computing. Now, I'm here to tell you this, guys. This is impossible. Impossible. Of course, he is right. The lost wallets that haven't been active, it will be more easy to hack them than the active wallets, as these active wallets, they will upgrade it with quantum protection. So, you know, if I have a Bitcoin wallet that is very active, my own wallet, and if there will be an upgrade for quantum computing, I will upgrade my wallet to protect it against quantum hacks and everything. And those wallets that haven't been active or those are lost, they are not able, of course, to upgrade to quantum protection. So they could be hacked in the far future, talking 10 to 20 years. But then still, I don't think it will ever be possible. Guys, to hack the Bitcoin blockchain, we need a certain amount of like quantum computing power, and that quantum computing power is calculated in qubits. At the moment we are around like 100 qubits to maybe 1000 qubits maximum. That's the range we are with quantum computing. To hack the Bitcoin blockchain within 24 hours, we need around 13 billion qubits to hack that blockchain. 13 billion with a B of Bitcoin, billion qubits. We are around 100 to 1000 qubits at the moment. If you would need to hack it in 10 minutes, as the blockchain every 10 minutes changes, so you need to be able to hack it within a 10-minute time frame, we need to do that times 6. So we will end up in trillions of qubits to be able to hack the Bitcoin blockchain. And that is impossible, even not possible in the next 10 to 20 years, because the next 20 or 10 years, even the Bitcoin blockchain will completely become quantum resistant because of upgrades. So it's like the stupidest news ever to just freak out people and to make the weak hands sell their Bitcoins again, because quantum computing could hack the Bitcoin blockchain. Never, ever, ever gonna happen, guys, as the calculations won't allow it. And if they would be able to do it, with those billions or trillions of qubits, what would then be the result? They would be hacking a Bitcoin blockchain that probably then already hard forked into a new chain that can't be hacked anymore. You know, if I would have these quantum computers, would I be waiting to be able to hack the Bitcoin blockchain? Or would I be hacking all the other stuff that is way more easy and that brings me way more results? Like, maybe I would hack the credit card systems. Yes, and maybe by hacking that credit card systems, I would create a credit card with $10 million. No, I would create 100 credit cards with $10 million without them even noticing it, and I would start to spend it all over the world. Or maybe I would hack Amazon and keep sending me free products for everything that I need in my life. Or maybe I would hack the hotel databases and book in free places to live my whole life for free everywhere. Maybe I would hack the real estate database and I would tell them, hey, this house is mine now. Why would I be hacking the Bitcoin blockchain? Well, that is almost impossible, while I could hack all the other databases worldwide and make a shitload more of money. If people really want to use quantum computing to make money, they are not going to hack or try even to hack the Bitcoin blockchain. They are going to hack a lot of other stuff first, guys. Just think a little bit smart about that. Would you be really trying to hack something impossible, or would you hack like credit card companies and live your life for free the rest of your life? Like, I just can't understand that the CEO of Tether is saying this, stating this because he knows better. But you know, maybe he wants to buy some more Bitcoins cheaper as well. Maybe it's just all FUD, trading FUD. Like all of those people in this industry are always creating FUD, guys. They are always creating FUD. They're always making fear, uncertainty and doubt in this industry. So don't be fooled. Quantum computing will not be used to hack the Bitcoin blockchain. One, it's impossible because we don't have that computing power. Two, they will hack really cool other stuff that will bring them in way more cash, guys. Now, that was the news. Let's now quickly jump into the charts to show you what happened this week, what's going to happen the next couple of weeks, in my opinion. Bam. Yes, some coffee. And of course, guys, in Bitcoin we trust. I'm going to dive into the charts after a sip of coffee. Maybe 2 zips. Very, very nice coffee today. Okay, good one. Guys, in today's charts, we're going to start with this 4-hour chart. On this 4-hour chart, we can see that we are finding support on that green line. That green line that I drew over there, guys, is 94K, is an important line. And the other one as well here at 91K. These two lines are massive areas of support. Look to the left. How many times we tried to break these lines. There we broke it, but we found support on that one. Here we found support on that one. Support, 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 support. Here we broke it, support on that one. Here we double bottom, support on that low green line, support on that line. Again, probably support on this line. This is why these lines are very important. As long as we stay above these lines, every little thing is gonna be all right. We are still in an uptrend in a bull market. So whenever we keep support, it is okay. You know, the thing that you need to understand that by creating that area of support, look, this area of support here, by going sideways in this area, maybe I can make it a little bit smaller, the support till there, like this area between 90K and 105K, the longer we stay there, the more stronger the support will be. And that's very important for the next move that we want to make. But I will come back to the next move in a couple of minutes, guys. Now, if we now zoom out and we look at the weekly chart, we can see that we're still acting above that green line over there. This green line, you can see it over there, is the 50 DEMA. The difference between the simple moving average, the exponential moving average, and the DEMA is that the DEMA provides an even greater weight on the most recent observations. So it's a better average if you want to look a little bit stronger to what happened in the last couple of weeks. And we're holding that 50 line. Every time, the support with a wick, here again with a wick. This candle of last week has closed. You know, it closed not that positive. It closed at 96,477. We opened at 97,000. So that's an indecisive candle. It's a candle that doesn't know what to do. Are we going to go up and go continue the bull market, or are we going to go and pull back and let the alts run? That is the phase that we are in at the moment. Now, we are still keeping support on this one. As long as we keep support on this one, we are fully in a bull market. Just like we kept support on that one. I'm going to go back to the previous bull market over there. This is the previous bull market, guys. You know, when we went above it over there, this was that last crash to 60 or to 3,500 over there. Then we came back above that line here around 8,000. And from that moment, look, we stayed above that green line. We stayed above. When we broke it, we knew we are in trouble. But we had to bounce again above it, and then we broke it again, and that is when we knew, fuck it, this is the bear market. Stop it and start to buy back here at 16K. So this green line has always been an important one, and we are acting above it, around it, above it. So for me, as long as we stay above this, I'm not going to call a Bitcoin price of like 80K-ish, because the next line of support would be here, for example, the 200, this is like the 200 DEMA, that one would be around 74K. So we could fall even to those levels, you know. I don't see that happening, but that's just how I look at it. Now, a lot of people are telling me, hey Didi, don't you see the MACD, the cross, bearish? Yes, I can see that. I can see the blue line crossing the red line, and I can see 1 or 2 red bars by now in the weekly. But I also saw when I drew this green line, I told you this is how RSI will act. You know, this is going to go down and come up again. Till now, it followed, and it will do that again, guys. It will do that again. You know, we went above it. We will correct to that midline, maybe even to that bottom line over there before we get enough power again to make that next move. So is it bad that we see a couple of these red bars? Let's look back at the previous bull markets. Let's look back. It's very simple. We just need to look back. Look, this is the beginning of the bull market. Green, red, greenish, reddish, and greenish. This is the midst of the bull market. Full green. Oh, a little bit red. Green, red, green. You know, that keeps moving. If you go back to 2017 bull market over there, let's see if we can zoom into 2017, and then we can make this one a little bit bigger. Look over there, 2017. Here, it started with green, it went into red, green, a little bit less green, and you know, we kept greenish in the 2017 before we turned bearish in the red. So is the MACD a leading indicator? For me, it's not a leading indicator, but I do love to see the market sentiment, you know, is it bearish or bullish? So yes, at the moment, let's be honest, the MACD is showing us a little bit bearishness, but let's see how long that will take. You know, let's see how long that will take. I'm still very bullish that the bull market is still on, that we will still see beautiful higher highs and higher lows. Please understand, the last higher low that we created was around 54K. If you create another higher low around 90K over here and then go higher, then that's all beautiful in an uptrend. Beautiful in an uptrend. Now, let's look at some other really interesting charts today over here. This one. This one is showing you the liquidation levels at the moment. And yeah, there is a shitload of liquidation levels, but you can also see that at the moment, if the price would go up to 1.2 to 105K, that is when a shitload will be liquidated. That will, the cumulative short liquidation leverage will be 3 billion. So if we would like make a massive jump in the price from 95 to 105, a 10K candle, a lot of liquidations. Then the 2 billion liquidation that we had last time is even nothing. This will be 3 billion liquidations. Why? Because everyone is shorting Bitcoin at the moment. So if we go long now, the shorts will all be liquidated. No, the short liquidation is not that much at the moment. There's not many people going long. It's like 60 million, 70 million. So not that big of an issue. These shorts, they will be liquidated if we go up in price. So what I believe is that we will go up in price to liquidate it. We just liquidated all the longs by going bam to 90K. We liquidated 2 billion market. We liquidated $2 billion in market cap. And now we're going to hunt for the other ones on the top over there of 105K and liquidate them again. That's the trading game. That's a trading game, guys. Now, the next chart that I want to show you is this one. This one is the Bitcoin halving cycles. It just shows you, right there, there's the chart by Charts BTC. It shows you where we are in the halving cycle. And we'll keep repeating these charts. The top of the halving cycle has mostly been in this area. There, this block is where we see the top in each and every halving cycle. You saw it over there, 2017 top, 2021 top. So we can even narrow it down to this, because this was a top, but this top was higher. This was the all-time high. So this is the area of all-time highs over there, guys. Now, we are not there yet. We are now over here, there. We need to go to this area over there to create an all-time high. And I believe it will be a blow off top. So I believe we will go up, go a little bit more sideways, go up, a little sideways, and here we will see this blow like we saw it over there. So look to this chart over here, this green line. We are there now. Look what the green line did after this. You know, we went up and we went down. Look, we went up here, this up, then we went sideways, downwards movement. And we went up again, and we had a correction of 30% again over there. And after that correction of 30%, we went up again, another correction of 30%, and we went up again. That is what I expect in the next couple of months, guys. I expect a 2017 copy of huge moves, but also corrections of 30%, somewhere around that. Now, then we have this chart, a very important chart as well, guys. This chart shows us the cycle bottoms versus the current cycle bottom, and all the other ones, the 4 and the 8 year prior cycle. Now, it shows us that This level of 100K is where we are at the moment. That's where the black line is. The previous two bull markets from this moment went up massively. Massively. If we would copy the 2021 bull market, we would end above 250K, guys. We would end about around 300K. If we would copy the 2017 bull market, we would end above $1 million. I'm not saying that we're going to end above $1 million. I don't believe that. I am not saying that we're going to end up above 250K. I don't believe that. I believe that we will end up around 160K-ish levels there. And 160K level in September, all the way till November, this period, that is what I think that we will end up. So I believe that we can slowly grow from here. We can go up, we come down, we can go up, we can come down. Oh, summer, sideways, 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 September, October, November, like this month, bam, to that 160K level. That for me would be enough. If we would go and perform a little bit better because of all the positive news, yes, we could extend it even here to the 250K line as a blow-off top, and then again start a 12-month bear market going down. That is what I am expecting, guys. This kind of move. So I'm not freaking out. I'm zooming out. I'm looking at what happened in the last couple of bull markets, and I believe the same thing will happen again. Now, if we look at the compound annual growth rate, then at CAGR, we also call this, then we are not performing that well. We are not doing real well. We are doing bad. Let's say that. I'm not doing well, I'm doing bad. Because at the moment, the CAGR is only 20% if you look at the last 4 years. So the compound annual growth rate of the last 4 years is only 20%. If you look at the last 6 years, it's 72%. At the last 8 years, 77%. And yes, I've been in this industry longer than 8 years, so yes, I made 77%, 0.5% per year. 10 years, that's when we come near to the area when I started in Bitcoin in 2013, then you have an 83.8% CAGR per year. Compounded annual growth rate. Every year again, 80% more, guys. 12 year, then you will be at 100%. Now this 20% is too low. So the Bitcoin price needs to go up tremendously to create a CAGR above 40%. We need to double at least in price. And I think that's going to happen because this 20%, I believe this will turn into 40%-ish area before the end of this bull market, guys. And then maybe if you start to calculate the new one then with the bear market, we will even go back to that 70%, but now 40% seems pretty accurate for me when the bull market stops it out, guys. Now, next chart. This chart is a very interesting chart as this is a epoch candle chart. So every candle is a 4-year area. And I think it's very important for you guys to understand where we are at the moment. Look, 4 years is, for example, over here. This is 2010 to 12. It was the first halving cycle. It was only 2 years. Then the first real 4-year cycle was over here, 2012 to 2016, 4 years. Opened with $12, closed with $600. Then we got 2016 to 2020. Opened with $600, we closed at $8,000, but we had an all-time high of 19K at that moment. That's a 20K level if you still remember that one. Then we had the next cycle, 2020 to 24. Beautiful cycle, 658% in total in gains. We opened at 8, we closed at 64K, guys. Now, this cycle opened on April 2024. It will take 4 years till 28. There will be a 4-year candle. I believe this 4-year candle will be way higher than 48%. This candle will be a candle that will be near the 300 to 400% closing, which means 64K will turn, in my opinion, to 180K at least in the next 4 years. So that's what I expect, around 180K, beautiful top, guys. But let's see, because this candle is going to close in 2028. That will be the next halving. Towards that next halving, we will be going up again. So, you know, this is very difficult to tell you now, hey, how many percentage it's going to be in total, because we can't peak above it, you know. You can see 650%, but that's from 8K to 64K. We also went to 73K. You can see 1200%, that's from 600 to 800. We also went to 20K, you know. So you need to understand that this 48% is the opening and the closing. And the closing will be around the halving in 2028 when we still need to go into that bull market 2029. But that's how you need to read this chart. But it's beautiful to see but we are just getting started. We have another 4 years of happiness, bullishness, and going up, guys. Now that were the charts for today. Let's jump into the next part. I hope you really enjoyed all of those charts, guys. Yes, short-term, beautiful volatility against for the traders. Yes, the bot is also doing pretty well. As you can see in this screen, bam, over there, the bot account is now the public bot account, and I started on the 12th of February in 2024. Yes, it started the 12th of February in 2024 with 1 Bitcoin. That bot account started to trade with 1 Bitcoin. At the moment, we are at 1.347 Bitcoin. So that's almost 35% profit within 12 months. And in those 12 months, we had a like 3 to 4 week break. I think it was December, because Bybit had some issues with the API and connecting to our bot. So that was needed to be solved. So the bot was like offline for, I think, 3 weeks. So in total, with 1 week now till 12, it's like 4 weeks. So it's 11 months. So the result of the bot in the last 11 months is starting with 1 Bitcoin and creating 1.347 Bitcoin out of that 1 Bitcoin. I think if we give it another month, we will end up somewhere around 38% profit in the last 12 months. That's just a bot trading for you 24/7. It's doing your job while I'm walking the beach. It's now making money. That is what the bot does. It's the bot by Sequence. It's a combination of the Bitcoin family and Sequence. If you want to use that bot, then go to our website. There is all the information. There's a video, how it works, how it trades, what the risks are, etc. Because there's always a risk, but the risk is like tiny, tiny, tiny. It's a 1.5 leverage bot. So Bitcoin should be falling to like, wow, 17 to 20K range to be liquidated. I don't expect Bitcoin to fall ever to those lows again. So no liquidations expected. And yes, 35% a year is pretty nice. You know, if you're trading with 100K, that's 35K a year. If you're trading with 200K, that's 70K a year. There's a lot of countries that you can live off while using that bot, guys. Now, long-term, zooming out. I have been stating since the bear market, the top will be somewhere around September 2025. I will still keep my view on that. It will be the end of this year that we will see a Bitcoin top. If we will see it earlier, I will always state it, and I will honestly agree and admit that I was wrong. But at the moment, I'm not wrong. At the moment, I'm still right. We are going into this boring phase, explode all the way into May, and May we go away, because then the summer starts and it will be boring, maybe another dip, and then again after that May, June, July, we will go up in August, September into that new all-time high. That is how I think it will be moving. Of course, if it will be different, I will tell you as well, and then we will get a bear market, a 12-month bear market after that, guys. Simple as that, and that is when I will tell you again when to buy near that bear market bottom. We exit near the top, we go in again near the bottom, guys. Now that were the charts. Let's jump into the inspirational quote. Bam. Before I go into the inspirational quote, guys, from today, my new training regime starts. Yes, I have a personal coach now for the next 3 months. They will train me 3 times in a week, and we will do ice baths and breath work exercises and a lot of things. My eating schedule will be completely adjusted. I think they're even cooking for me like afternoon and evenings. So it's going to be 3 months on focusing on my own body again, like make it a little bit more healthy after these 2 months of party. It was like 3 to 4 parties a week with a lot of drinking and all that stuff. So yes, I need now a 3-month reset with a personal coach to like train a little bit more physical, but also to learn again how to eat, etc. Healthy stuff to clean up my complete inner body as well, my gut system, etc. So my kid needs whatever. I hope they still live. I think if they will do my body scan, it will be like, oh guys, this is like 20% fat or 27% fat, whatever it will be. Instead of 30% water, it's 30% rum and whiskey and champagne. And yes, we still have some muscle mass as well. Something like that would be my body scan at the moment. And I need to turn that around, guys. I need to turn that completely around into a more healthy come out. I will share everything, because the body scan is going to be done. I will share the result of my first body scan. You know, what is it at the moment? How do I look? How many fat? How many? All of that stuff. And from that moment, I will start training 3 months, and every month I will do another body scan. It's like this professional scan where you stand up and they show you all the measurements. And I will keep doing these scans just to show you the progress or no progress. Let's see, because I have another party booked on Saturday. Like, what I do is I'm gonna do the complete training schedule, full hardcore, but I will allow myself to party 1 day a week. So that will be next Saturday in Maya, there is Brazil night. Now, the inspirational quote for today, guys. What you do today may change all your tomorrows. It is simple as that. Whatever you do today will create a ripple effect and will change all your tomorrows. I'm not talking about that cryptocurrency, because if you touch that one, you go cripple. But whatever it is that you do today will change all your tomorrows. And I think people need to understand that doing is not only like doing an active thing. Thinking, your mind, is also very important. Whatever you create in your mind will happen. It is your mind that's the beginning of every action. Action to take a walk on the beach, it's your mind that needs to decide and agree with you, hey, yeah, let's walk on the beach. It's the mind. You need to be controlling your mind, everything in between those two ears, to be able to create positive mindsets, to create positive actions afterwards. Because every experience in life starts with a thought. And you are the one that creates that thought. Whatever it is, whatever you experience in life, your job, your sports, your hobby, sex with your wife, whatever it is that you experience, it all starts with a thought in your mind. So now you need to start creating positive thoughts, a positive mindset. That's the only thing you need to do. And you know what the cool part is of the mind? The mind is blind. Yeah, the mind is blind, guys. The mind can't see. They can't see the difference between something real, reality, and something fake, your dreams. There is no difference to the mind, because it doesn't understand the difference between something that is completely real or something that you're fantasizing, visualizing, or dreaming of. The mind can't understand it. The mind can't see the difference. So you need to start fooling your mind so that it believes that you're already living that life that you dream of living. Just start fooling your mind every day, again and again and again. And how do you do that? You do that by manifesting visualization. So if you visualize, manifest every day, oh my God, I'm already living this life. I'm already living on this beautiful beach. I'm already living in this beautiful villa. When I open the doors, I see the sea. I step onto my pool or into my pool or into my jet ski. I already live it. You feel it. Oh wow, the breeze of the air, the sun rays coming through the curtains. It is an amazing life. I'm living this life. Manifesting, visualizing the lifestyle that you want to live is fooling your brain. It can't see if it's real or not. But if you do this often enough, it will understand, hey, that is the life that he wants to live, and it will give you that life. Life will give you that life. That is what they call the law of attraction. That's what they call manifesting, visualizing. It all has to do with fooling your brain, because every experience you experience in life starts with a thought. And you are the one that is completely in control of all those thoughts. So please understand that. So that is the quote for today. Whatever it is that you do today might change all your tomorrows. And that doing doesn't need to be in action directly. It needs to be thinking about what you would love to do, and then the action will follow. You will start to do whatever you want to do, and from that, guys, life will slowly change into a life that you all are dreaming of, guys. That was it for today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy the video, give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and let me know down below, what do you think about the news item, what do you think about the charts, and yes, what do you think about that last life quote, guys. Thank you for watching. I wish you an amazing Monday, an amazing week. Probably see you tomorrow again. Let me see if I survive my first boot camp training today, guys. If I can't vlog the beach tomorrow, I will probably be sitting in a chair with muscle pain or something like that. But let's see tomorrow, guys. Thanks for watching. Wish you an amazing Monday. Bam.